Algebra 1.3, adding or subtracting integers, finding patterns. You added and subtracted many numbers in class. Now let's look at some patterns we might find while doing it. Some of you already noticed these. If not, here's your chance to see them. We're going to look at what happens when we add positives, add negatives, subtract positives, and subtract negatives. Each of our guys is starting out at some number. Doesn't matter what it is. Maybe it's 3, maybe it's -3, maybe it's 1/2. Doesn't matter. So let's look at what we get. I want my first guy, so this is number 1, to face right. He's going to face towards the positive side. That means I must have been adding. We are going to add. He gets this little guy right here. He's facing positive. Now, if I want him to change his position so that he moves more positive, what kind of number do I need to add? Well, if I want him to move this way, he's going to have to add a positive number. Let's try another one. I have my second problem. I have this little guy, and he is going to be facing left this time. So if he is facing left, what type of problem are we doing? Facing left means he's facing to the negative, so he must be subtracting. If I want him to move also in this direction, he has to walk backwards. So he is going to subtract a negative number, and it will work like we were adding. New guy. Again, I want him to face to the positive side. So if he's going to face to the positive side, that means he must have been adding. I want him this time, however, to walk this way. That means he must be changing by a negative number. That will make him move backwards. Last problem. I want this guy to be facing left. Left means he must have been subtracting. I also, however, want him to move towards the negative direction, down here. That means he's walking forward. So he must have subtracted a positive number. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 different examples. Here's your job. On a piece of paper, I would like you to tell which picture represents each of the problems below. Remember, the starting number is not what we looked at. We looked at the change number and the look operation. Please copy down the problem and then write the matching number line that goes with it. If you think A goes with number 1, you would write A, 3 plus -4, and then number 1.